Hey guys, Chris the Bally Guy here, finally back outside. And today I'm going to talk about why, um, or firstly, the thing that is scarier to flip than a really sharp knife. And that is a knife with an extremely pointy tip. Kind of like this Alpha Beast Bowie blade I have right here. If I can not cut myself and get it to focus, you'll see just how fine this tip is. It's like absurdly fine. So, flipping sharp knives can be scary in general. But if you know what you're doing and you're like me, you're kind of used to it. If it's an extra heavy knife, it might make it a little more worrisome, but that's about it. You get used to it. You get used to the fact that there's a sharp edge. And that's just a part of it. But what makes a tip being really pointy, like on a basilisk or any knife with an extremely pointy tip, it makes it, for one, tips do a lot more painful damage than just straight edges. Because the damage that a tip is going to do to your leg or your foot is going to not only be worse, but it's going to hurt more because it's going to likely be either deeper and or more painful. And then there's the risk factor of your blade being damaged in the process. It's almost impossible to make a knife with a really pointy tip of beater because the tip's going to break off almost the first day. It's like you'd have to regrind the knife to have a more durable tip. And that's the more scary aspect to me. I'm scared that I'm going to drop a knife like this while I'm sitting down, which isn't a good idea to do while flipping. But it makes me worry I'm going to drop it and cut myself. But I worry more about the tip on the knife that it's not going to survive the fall. I worry that even if the knife lands and hits only the handles, the shock alone is going to break the tip off. Or that if I drop it, and the tip grazes something, it's going to chip. Because I want my tip to stay intact. And that's personally why I usually prefer knives with more with more substantial tips. I got new glasses, if you can see them. But yeah, for me, like the reason I traded the Alpha Beast blade I had was because the person who sent me their Bowie Alpha Beast wanted a blade with better tolerances, and I didn't care about tolerances. I just wanted a nice blade with a rounded spine that flipped about the same, and it's really nice to have a nice new blade. The spine is nice and rounded. The balance is a little different. There's a little more meat on the alt than on this, so it flips the most handle heavy of the three variants of the Alpha Beast, but it's still an Alpha Beast and it still flips great, be it at a little more handle play. But I don't care that much about handle play. I would just like it if the blade didn't tap and rub. So that's why I traded. And I don't regret that decision at all, but that's why I have this blade. My original Alpha Beast tip, I ended up breaking it trying to pry something out. It was a battery I was trying to get out of a camera like an idiot. I was trying to pry it out. Very stupid sounding, I know, and it was, but it's just what I did. One of my handles feels kind of tight right now, and I don't know why. I think I just need to oil my knife. But yeah, I just haven't made a video in a while, and I wanted to do that because I feel bad when I don't make a video because, I mean, I know y'all like to see my videos. I thought about making a video showing how to ship a balisong or other ways you can do it to make sure it gets there in good condition. But, I mean, that's kind of self-explanatory. You can look up packaging in general for that. Unless you want to get into the specifics of shipping it across borders and stuff, I mean, you just take it apart, and then you put it in separate boxes, make sure that they all get there. Yeah. I'm just kind of at a loss for what kind of videos to make, so I kind of want y'all to help me with that in the comments. Let me know what kind of videos y'all want to see, because for one, I've just been really busy. I got a new job, and I've been working full-time pretty much, because I have car insurance to pay, I have phone bills to pay, and the people with that help me on Patreon and the people who watch my videos, y'all all help, believe it or not. And I seriously appreciate it, and I want to make videos for y'all. It's just that sometimes I get really busy, and it's like weird to explain. It's like you really want to make a video, but it's like you just don't have. It's like you're not going to be making a good video if you try to do it at the moment. It's like unless you're in the right position to do something. It's like if you're really in the mood to flip and you're really hyped up about flipping a knife right at that moment and competing with others, you're going to do really well. Or at least you're going to feel like you are. And that's just kind of how I am about making videos. It's like I got to want to make a video to make a video and actually have it be good in my opinion. And I wanted to make a video because I just did. And I like making videos. I never not want to make videos, but sometimes I just have other things that make me worry. Like, if I have other things I need to do, like chores, like laundry and stuff like that, I'll get anxious about stuff like that when I'm doing this, and it just makes me worry, and it harms the performance of my video, and it just makes it nice good. So whenever I have complete free time and there's nothing for me to do is when I make videos the best. But, yeah. So I just want to know what y'all would want me to make a video on. I thought about grabbing my 51 and bringing that out here, but I didn't. I'll talk about the geese for a second. So, my dad ended up letting go of the white goose, the notorious loud white goose. His name was Wheezy. He's still probably somewhere. He just dropped him off at a pond somewhere. He'll be fine. He's just too mean, loud, and annoying instinctually, so the neighborhood was going to make us get rid of him anyways, so we had to. It's not like he wanted to. I'm sure he was annoying at that. I'm sure he was annoyed at that jackass anyways. But all we have left is Becky. Hey, Becky. She's a lot nicer and she's not as loud. And, yeah. The pig is not here either because my mom brought it to a farm somewhere because she wanted to live in an apartment and she can't have a pig in her apartment because obvious reasons, they just don't allow those kind of pets sometimes. And things besides that, I don't know what else. Well, I won't drag this video on for any longer. If there's any videos y'all want me to watch, if there's any videos that you want to watch me make, let me know. And thanks for watching, and goodbye.